Let me share my screen. Okay, fine. So hi everyone, welcome to the session. So we'll start the tool in DevOps called Git. We'll call as Git. Okay, and also we'll discuss about Git Bash. Okay, we'll call Git or Git Bash. Okay, or we can we can call it a GitHub. There's another different. Okay, Git or Git Bash, and another one called GitHub. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, yeah, open Notepad. So we will call it as source code repository. So Git is one of the GitHub is one of the source code repository tool or a version control tool or a version control tool. So we'll call it as version control tool. So there are many tools in the market. We have Bitbucket, we have GitLabs, and finally we have GitHub. Finally we have GitHub. So I would say GitHub is a GUI. You will see the pictorial things, right? So GUI, graphical user interface, graphical user interface. You can see my GitHub. Okay, this is my GitHub. Okay, okay. So we call it as GitHub. Okay, right? It's a GUI where your project related folders will be there, where your project related folders will be there. So we'll call it as GitHub is a GUI, and the Git Bash is nothing but a CLI. Is nothing but a CLI. So in using this Git Bash, using this Git Bash, for example, this is a developer. They will use Git Bash. This is GitHub. It's a centrally organized folder. Okay. So this developer will install the Git or Git Bash in his laptop. Consider this is his laptop. He will download some files or he can upload some files. It's a centrally located place. We will call it as GUI, right? GitHub. GitHub is a GUI. Git Bash is a CLI. So how to install Git Bash? I'm a, for example, I am a developer. If I want to install Git Bash, you can search for it. Git Bash, right? Git Bash download, right? You can see, go for downloads, how to install it. Check for Windows, download 64-bit, download 64-bit, right? Click on 64-bit. It is getting downloaded, you can see, right? It's clicked on 2 times, sorry, right? It is getting downloaded. So once it is downloaded, how to install? Simply click on next. Okay, it is very straightforward. So once it is downloaded, how to open? Wherever you want to open, just right click, open Git Bash. Open. As I said, Git Bash is a CLI. Git Bash is a CLI where you can execute some commands. Git Bash is a CLI. CLI. Okay, fine. So Git Bash is a CLI. So GitHub is a GUI. So this is my account, Raju SW something, right? So if you want to create your own account, you can go to github.com, open it. If you want to sign in, click on sign in. If you have an account, if you are not having account, simply click on sign up. simply click on sign up. Provide your email. So for example, some Raju 845 at the rate gmail.com, right? And click on continue. You should provide some password. So for example, Raju, right? Provide any password, right? Click on continue. Provide the username. This is my username, right? Similarly, you can provide your username. Some, okay, right? So if you click on continue, if you want to get a email notifications to this email, just select on continue. You have to verify. You have to verify your account, right? You can click on verify. The direction of the doll or something, right? Right. So it should be like this, right? Right. It should be once it is verified, you will get a OTP to your mail. Just click on create account, right? And provide that with. So once it is provided, you will be logged in like this, right? This is your account, for example. So in your account, you can see your profile here. You can see your username. You can go to your profile, right? This is my account. Okay, here I have some project folders. Okay, here I have some things, right? So in this, right, in this, I have, right, some folders called repositories. As per GitHub, folder is nothing but a repository, repository, right? So in that repository, how to create a repository in GitHub? Click on new. Here I have 22 repositories, 23, right? So in the organization, we have a central folder. In that central folder is nothing but a repository, GitHub. This is a repository of GitHub. This is a repo. This is repo. So developers, consider this is one developer. Okay, consider is another. Okay, they can download some files. They can add their changes. They can upload like this. Okay, so this is central place. All the developers will push their code. If it is a DevOps related folder, all the DevOps engineers will upload their files. Okay, we'll call it as a repo. So they can download the term called pull. They can upload the term called push. Okay, so we'll call upload is nothing but push. Download is nothing but pull. Okay, pull or push the code. The terms we will see in the organizations. Okay, so folder is nothing but a repository. Version in the organization, you will see the version word, right? Version is nothing but a branch. Branch one, right? Is nothing but a version is nothing but a branch. Okay, we'll call it as a branch. So once you have installed Git Bash, right? Each developer will install the Git Bash in their laptops. Okay, once you have created a GitHub account, once you have created a GitHub account, right? This is one of my repository called Terraform-Jenkins. I have some files here. I have some files here. Okay, right? So if I want to upload, if I want to upload or if I want to download, right? So as a developer, you can use Git Bash. Where you want to download, please open that folder. For example, on the desktop, I have a folder, right? I have a folder called practice within this folder, I want to download this repository. How to download? Open that repository, or if how we can create our own repository. Go to repositories, create new. This is my account name, knowledge IT, and this is my repository name called test is my repository. Okay, test project. Okay, and description is optional. Description is optional. Public, private. Public means everyone can download your code. Private means only you can see or only you can download it. Others cannot see. Public means everyone can see. Okay, everyone can see your code. Anyway, so public, that means everyone can see. And I want to add a README file. README means description about your project. Okay, create a repository. When you click on create, it will get created, readme.md, right? So, right. So this is the repository. You are a developer. You want to download this. How to download? As I said, we have pull option. Pull is nothing but download, right? As I said, right? Push is nothing but upload. If you want to download it, you can use, for example, I want to download this test project. Copy this, click on code, copy this HTTPS URL, copy it, go to your folder, practice, right click, open Git bash here option. This way. Okay, here I want to do. So let me use the command git clone, and this HTTPS URL copy and paste. That's it. If you paste it, you can see. If you see earlier, it is not the test project. Now you can see that this is that README file. This is that README file, right? This is that particular README file. So how I download it for the first time? Using the command git clone the project HTTPS URL, right? So for example, someone, for example, this is dev1, this is dev2. Dev2 uploaded some files, okay, into this repository. For example, how to upload using GUI, using Git bash, using GitHub. This is GitHub, right? So using GitHub, add a file option. Just click on add a file. Create new file. For example, file name is from Jakaria file, and add some dash. This is Jakaria. This is Jakaria file, right? And commit. Commit means upload. Okay, commit. So commit your changes to the main branch. As I said, branch is here nothing but version, right? Upload to main branch means default version, default. Okay, the file is uploaded. If you see, this is your project folder, test project. You can see ls. Go to the test project. You can see README file only. You are a developer one. You are a developer one. Okay, you are a developer one. Okay, right? You are a developer one. So if you want to, right? For example, if you want to, right? So get the changes of the developer to file Jakaria file. How to get that? Use git pull. As I said, pull is nothing but download, right? Git pull. origin, which origin? This is the main branch version, main branch origin. Git pull origin main. If you observe that Jakaria file is is added. If you want to verify, you can see the Jakaria file. Right? Which command I have used? Git pull origin main. Right? This is the command I have used. Right? So these are the different types. Right? These are the two commands. For example, you want to you want to know, right? You want to know, right, your name and email in Git Bash. So right now you are a developer, you are uploading the file. You are another developer is uploading the file. But how you will know who upload the files? They should configure their username and email. How they will configure? By using git config hyphen list. You can see git config hyphen list. What is the username? You can see here it should be configured. Yeah, I configured it. But how to configure username and and email? You have to note the command like this: git config. Globally, I want to add username is Raju, and I want to set an email like this: git config hyphen global user dot name Raju at the rate, right? Now, if you want to verify, git config hyphen verify, right? You can see both. So these will be displayed when, whenever you used, whenever you upload some data, right? So these are the commands, right? You will use to download for the first time, get the changes, check your list, add your username and email. But how you will upload a file? For example, this is that file, right? If you worked on some file as a developer, you created a file, dev1 file, you added some data, and you have one file local. This is dev1 file, right? Is this dev1 file there here? No. But how you will upload this? How you will upload this, right? So if you want to upload, first of all verify whether local files are added into this or not. I will call this is local repo. I will call this is remote repo. Why local? It is local to you, right? Local. So if you want to verify local with remote, there is a command git status. What is the difference? The file dev1 file.txt. Dev1 file.txt file is missing, right? This file is missing, right? This file is missing because this file is not there. But how to upload? So I would say, yeah, use the same diagram. So there is a file called dev1. This is that file. Okay, this is that particular file, right? This file is missing in remote. If you want to upload that dev1 file or any file, right? If you want to upload that, you cannot directly upload it. First of all, you need to upload this to a temporary location. This one I would say temporary location. And from the temporary location, you need to create some ID. Once you created an ID, you can upload. So this is some temporary location. Temp. This is some ID. Okay, why we need ID? Uploading each file will have its own ID. Okay, own IDs. Okay, so right. So for identification, for reference purpose. Okay. So if you see here, I created one Jakarta file. This file also have its own ID. This is the ID 63EBBDA. Okay, each file will have its own ID. This is that ID, full information. Right. Anyway, but how I will add this file, dev1 file. Right. If you want to add it, you can use git status to verify the status. Right. Right. If you want to add this file to a temporary location, use the command add. And what is the file name? Dev1. Right. If you see, if you want to upload any file, first of all, you need to upload it to temporary location. If you want to verify now, let's verify. Git status again. Earlier it is in red color. Now it is green color. It is added to a temporary location or a staged location. We can call it temporary or a staged. And after that, you need to create a ID. How to create a ID? Git commit hyphen message. With this message, adding dev file is a message, right? I want to create an ID is created 9D10FF1, right? If you want to download, you're using the command git pull origin main. If you want to upload, the file, use the command git push origin main. So you will get a message like this. You need to click on sign in. It is getting uploaded. It is uploaded. Okay, anyway, you can see git push origin main. It is uploaded with this 63EBBA message ID. And if you go back, if you see refresh, dev1 file.txt, Traj is added. This file. What is the ID? 9D10FF1. The same ID you can see here as well. 90. Right? What are the commands I have used? Right? I have used the command. Right? I uploaded the file using these commands. Let me take this. I checked the status first. After that, I added a file to a temporary location. After that, I checked the status. After that, I created an ID. After that, I pushed, right? Right? This is how you will download the file, you will upload the file. Okay. So there are many things to be discussed. Okay. Just note down I hope you have noted. That's it for today. So thank you.